Today I have a very different kind of book haul for the channel. I'm excited, I've never done one of these. Each month I get sent some books from publishers to review and their new releases, and I get sent them completely free. So there's like the disclaimer, none of my pennies went on these books. Just got them to review because I had this booktube channel. And I thought, why not do a little haul of all the books I got sent? I'm going to be very honest, because some of these I wouldn't normally pick up. I don't buy new releases. I buy from charity shops and secondhand stores because I feel like you get all the quirky books and the weirder ones. I don't buy new released books. There you go. But I think it's good to read stuff that you wouldn't normally, and that's why I'm going to show you these books. For example, a publisher's once sent me a little bit of a erotic fiction. I can't say that in like a straight face. It was Jackie Burton's Quarterback Drawer, and I read it and I thought, for like porn with a storyline, this is actually really good. So, you know, broaden your horizons, like Pocahontas, paint with all the colours of the wind, be open-minded. I don't know how I went from porn to Pocahontas there. First up, thank you so much publishers for sending me these books. I'm very grateful. Thank you for sending them for me to review. Secondly, and like very closely following that point, I'm sorry publishers that you sent me these books, because I'm really honest on this channel. This is kind of like book hell. You've put your books in the hands of a book devil who, if she doesn't like the book, she's going to scream and shout it. I know a lot of booktubers, if they don't like a book, they won't mention it and you'll never hear about that book again on their channel. They'll just bury it down and they never talk about books that they don't like. They just want to have positive channels. This is not this channel. I'm going to be really honest if I don't like it. So I'm just going to get straight into it. First up, I have this one, which is by Joss Sterling. This is called Scorched. Gorgeous cover, let me say. I love the gold. I love the gold heart. Lovely. It's about someone called Ember Lord who is facing charges for murdering her father, but then it's also a love story. So someone's going to fall in love with her, and then they're all like, should I be in love with her? Is that a murderer? Next up, I've got Winter Songs by S.J. Jones. Nice little cover. I don't know anything about this. It's got like a Goblin King in it. I'm guessing it's going to be fantasy. Don't know anything about that. I've got this one, which is Sock Puppet by Matthew Blackstead. Look at this cool little piggy cover. I really like it. And it's about hacking. So this girl is going to hack and then put out government secrets, and then someone's going to try and track her down, and if you're online are you really anonymous. I think it's about all that, which sounds quite interesting. I then got an Alice in Wonderland retelling, which in my book rants video I'm like, if I see another Alice in Wonderland book I'm going to lose my mind, and I get so annoyed. And then this came and I was like, girl. So this is Down the Rabbit Hole by Julia Crane. It's another Alice in Wonderland retelling, but it seems quite cool. I really like the feel of it. It's smaller than a normal paperback and it just feels good, you know, with certain books. And it's got all this flower kind of stencil design on the bottom of every single page, which I think is really pretty. Also at the beginning of every chapter it has a quote from Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland, and I like that. I like that it's not completely like forgetting the original material, it's still putting it within. I think it's like if Alice had a twin. Next up I've got some books from For Communications by the lovely Alice, who invited me to the Man Book Prize thing, which I did a vlog, which I'll put that down below. I went to like a vlog Q&A thing that was really fun. So thank you, Alice. So she sent me some more books to review, and these are not new release books, but they're old books but with new release covers. So this one is called Firechild. It's by Sally Emerson. It came out in 1987. And the other one is called Heat. It's also by Sally Emerson. This came out in 1988. And this sounds really weird. It's about a woman who sees her ex-lover in a bookshop and then becomes obsessed with him. She's married, she has a kid, and she just kind of thinks like, maybe we should be together. Is he stalking me? And it also like threatens her life because she just becomes obsessed with him. And I love that. I love it when people look back on the past and they're like, what if I would have had a better life with this person? What if I should have stayed with them? What if, and then it like just everything in their lives like and falls apart. I love watching people's lives fall apart. I'm such a psycho, but it sounds so interesting. I then have a Little Village School novel by Gervais Finn, Secrets of the Little Village School. I would have never picked this up. Let's have a look at it. It's kind of very chiclety looking. I'm guessing this is a series, a Little Village School series. I'm going to give it a go because I may actually love it, but it's not a normal book for me. And another one that's not a normal book for me is this one called Blood Mother by Dendra Say Mitchell. And it's got that kind of cover. See, these books don't really appeal to me, but this is like Babs, she got pregnant, her father did a runner, it's set in the East End. Ooh, I'm actually ready for this. 1970s London has stopped swinging, but it's not staying still. I wouldn't normally pick up a book about like a woman's struggle and like being in the East End and raising kids. They're not the books that I would normally like read, but now like I'm looking at this, I'm like, actually this is gonna be my next book. And this one is a little bit of historical fiction. It's called The Fatal Tree. This is by Jake Arnott. And it's just a woman swinging. It's a hardback book, but it's not the same, it's the same size as a paperback book, but not the same size as like a proper hard book should be. This is Edward Bess, and it's her telling you her story. This one seems very interesting. An account of the decline of the great ark according to the one who saw it, by Jessie Greengrass. And this is 12 stories. 12 stories about various different things, and it's just a short story collection, and I thought, oh, that looks nice. It looks good. So I'm interested in reading that. And that's it. Thank you, publishers, for the books that you sent me. Thank you for putting your books into book hell, into book Satan's hands. And that's it. That's all I've got to say to you today. Have a great day, and I'll see you again soon for another video. That was definitely worth the money I spent on that. It's supposed to hop. No, yeah, hop. Oh! Wait, we'll do it one more time. This will be like, you know, America's Next Top Model. And next up is little Bunnykins. Oh my god, I'll be Tara Banks. Just like, And if you'd like to come forward, Bunnykins, and do your walk. Oh, you're unstable on your feet, girl. We all tried. We tried. Now I'm turned into Tara Banks.